Okay, as much as I shouldn't be showing off the junk in this room, another day, another video, right? So this week was the first week in months and months and months that I went back to do stand-up comedy again. So last year I did comedy. I would go to open mics almost every week, and almost every month I would do a show called Stand Up Seoul and perform. You know, stuff, the comics, we just get together every week and kind of workshop our stuff, and then once a month people pay $5 to come in and hear everybody do their stand-up. So it's something I've done since last year, spring of last year, and then just recently got back into it. So I went back to open mic for the first time in months and months and months this week, and it just really was okay. And then I went to the paid show and I didn't really like my set. I didn't feel it was very good. But a lot of you, like half of you probably knew that I was doing comedy, and then half of you probably didn't. But most of you have probably not been able to see a set, especially everybody from back home. So I took like 4 minutes from one of the sets that I had recorded before. The footage is kind of whatever, but you know, it's one of my favorites. It made my mom laugh, so I was like, okay, it must be pretty good, right? So yeah, for the super conservative friends, I mean, there's like a hell yeah and a something in there, so please don't be offended. But it's pretty funny. Like I said, my mom liked it, so it's not like super offensive. Yeah, so I guess that's it. So today I'll just do this and then show some footage from a show that was last year, I think end of last year, about this time last year actually. And then tomorrow's footage, I'll talk about my film, my short film that I'm working on, and what I did today, which was go talk to a friend's film class actually at Yonsei. So yeah, so check out the footage from comedy, and tomorrow we'll talk about film. And as always, please subscribe. I think subscription is that way, right? The button. Please subscribe and please ask me questions. I don't have topics for the whole month yet, so please ask me some questions and I will try to answer them. So, okay, see you tomorrow.
Do we have any newbies in the room? Any people who have been in Korea less than 3 months? 3 months or less? Anybody? Y'all are old school, thank you. You're so fresh. She still has a twinkle in her eye. Oh, damn. Sorry. Yeah. But I mean, you guys have been here for a while, so the rest of you guys can probably relate to this. It's interesting. There's a book on relationships. You should find this book if you're in a relationship. If you're not, you really need it, because clearly you don't know what you're doing. It's called The 5 Love Languages, okay? I know that shit. Thank you, my black people. Thank you. We got stuck together out here. It's tough. It's tough out here. So yeah, anyway, there's 5 love languages. There's ways you receive love, and then you give love to other people. And so one of those is like quality time, like receiving gifts. It's mad deep, okay? The way you receive, the way you give. And the one is physical touch. And a lot of people are like, hell yeah, I love sex. But it's not just that, you know, it's hugs, it's little caresses, little touches on the shoulder. It's when you're out with your principal after school, having that meal, and he puts his hand on your thigh and tells you you're doing a good job. Understand? When you're in the subway and that Ajima puts her elbow in your back. That's love, guys. You need to receive that. I'm trying to help you out. You just got here, man. I was here and I was just like, I'm not feeling this, because physical touch is not my love language. My love language is don't touch me. I wasn't feeling the love. I was like, they're not speaking my language, you know? So I don't want that to happen to you. I'm trying to help you. Just receive the love. Understand what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And give it back. Give the love back. Your principal touches your thigh. Touches it, you know? I feel it. I'm glad to be here. I love this job. Yeah. Actually, don't do that, because he'll get you. And watch out for the shoes. Do not sleep on the Azushis. They'll sleep on you. The other thing about Korea that's interesting, you guys have all been here, so how many people love the jjimjilbang? Who got love for the jjimjilbang? Y'all nasty. Y'all nasty. It's funny because the jjimjilbang is like a love or hate. You're not lukewarm. And there's not really any lukewarm water there either, but you're either hot or cold on the jjimjilbang. You either love it or hate it. I'm a person who doesn't really like the jjimjilbang. I know I don't look like the locals, and for some reason, when I first went to the public bath, I didn't know that you had to shower before you got in the bath, because I wouldn't have went if I knew that I was going to be washing all my nooks and crannies in a public shower, because I can't really get up in there when people are looking at me. So I know some of y'all, I know Kimberly, she be quiet. I can't. And they be checking for me because they done heard about us. They heard about us. They like, we heard about y'all females too. We trying to see if it's true. It makes me nervous. But I'm not gonna do a long set tonight. But yeah, I can't get down with the ginger bomb. So, but do it at least once and then pretend like it never happened. Like many other things. And you'll do it for real. Do it once, transgender bar, and never do it again. But yeah, one of the things as an American in South Korea, I had, in the States, I never knew any South Africans. Like, I'd run into a couple. Oh, snap. What's up? This is your moment. Hide your face. So, like, in the States, I had only ever met white South Africans. I thought it was in Africa, so I was confused. And, is South Africa in Africa? Alright, but yeah, I'd only ever met white South Africans, so when I came here, I met some black South Africans. I was all hype, I was like, oh, that was for you. But yeah, so I met a girl, and we're like in the hair salon, you know, so I met this girl, and she looks African, you know, she's like, oh, I'm from South Africa. I'm like, oh, Steph, this is hype, what's up? I was like, you are the first black South African I've ever met. And she was like, oh, actually, I'm colored. And it happened to you. So I was like, first of all, that word is like totally offensive. And secondly, I really looked at her and I was just like, nigga, please. Anyway, that's my whole set tonight, y'all.